The question is, am I going to remember to put the music in? There it is. Nothing like the stress of con crunch to make you reach for a crunch bar. It's a damn shame I don't have any crunch on me. But coincidentally, I do have some other Nestle products. In fact, I have more than just Nestle. I got all sorts of frickin' stuff here. Foreign import stores are one of my favorite outlets to just randomly browse and shop at. And you get to benefit from this secondhand because today I'm going to be trying seven foreign candies that I've obtained through my hobby interest. We may as well start with Nestle since that was the initial punchline, right? This is a Kit Kat Chunky. It's essentially just a Kit Kat, but thicker. I think this one was actually primarily marketed in the UK. That's where a lot of my candy came from. Oh, look at that. So it actually comes like you can break off a subdivision. Oh, well, that's convenient. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that. Holy shit, that's thick. I feel like I know why that's not necessarily marketed in America so much. Now here's a real treat. These are Nestle Smarties. I'm told they're very similar to M&M's, though they have a slight difference in how they're made. And if you couldn't figure it out, the reason Smarties are not marketed in the United States is because we have a competing candy that's completely different that controls the trademark for the word Smarties. And a couple there. There's no way you're going to be able to really tell, but if you could see this in real life, you would figure out that the candy coating shell is definitely thicker on a Smartie compared to an M&M, and you can feel it when you chew them. Next up, we have some Cadbury products, including a crunchy bar. No subdivisions here. So what this is honeycomb with chocolate around it. It is very crispy, though it's not like real honeycomb. It's a type of toffee called sponge toffee, I think. I completely forgot about what it was when I opened it, so it was a little bit of a surprise there for me. This is a Cadbury Flake bar. Everyone's favorite thing, a flake, described as the crumbliest, flakiest milk chocolate. Oh my goodness. I don't think you can see it, but there's like a dust spray. It's like a... Oh. So that's what Spider-Man tastes like. Yeah, I think what this is they just use like an industrial pen, essentially, to just lay very, very thin layers of milk chocolate. You can kind of see it in the texture there. So you get that effect of there's a lot of space in between the individual lines of chocolate. Next up, we have a Cadbury Twirl Bar. Intense Cadbury chocolate hit. Kinda looks like a Twix. It's just a flake bar with a chocolate coating to keep it together. Well, we already know who the bottom tier is. This is a Galaxy bar. This is not made by Cadbury as far as I can tell. It is a Mars product. Good old Mars bars. This is just a smooth chocolate bar made with, what, sustainable chocolate gathering from the rainforest. Doesn't it make you feel good when you can combine your sweet tooth with pretending to support a cause? I'm not impressed. Now here's what I think might be king of the heap. This is Freya Smile, and supposedly it's chocolate with caramel in it, so probably the nearest comparison I can think of would be something like a Rolo here in the States. Not individually wrapped, that's interesting. They're even kind of shaped like a Rolo. Okay, so of course, where do they all stack up against each other? I would say that things you do not need to try include the Kit Kat Chunky. It's just a Kit Kat that's dummy thick. Galaxy Bar, you can totally pass that over too. It's in fact lower. The Galaxy Bar is actually the lowest on this list. Just go ahead and stick it right there in the trash tier. Much better, though a little bit odd, but much better is the Flake Bar. Honestly, if you want to try something that's a little bit different, you could do worse than a flake bar. I'd rate that pretty good, actually. A twirl bar is just a flake bar with an outer coating, so it really doesn't even need a separate ranking. These are the same candy bar, and it really just comes down to whether or not you want Tom Holland to spray on your chest when you open the bar. Smell is good, but it's very similar to other candy you can already get here in the States. I wouldn't say that it's unique enough to warrant going out of your way for it. Oh, I nearly forgot. Smarties! It's convenient that they have this little thing on the side called the Nutri-Score. The Nutri-Score of E more or less tracks with what I would say about it, which is to say, I actually think that the M&Ms have something here that Smarties is missing out on. You don't need a shell that thick, son. Which leaves the crunchy bar. What a unique experience that is. And because of that uniqueness, I have to tell you that this is gonna be the A tier. This right here. Go out and find yourself a crunchy bar. You might not like it, but man, is it a very different kind of candy bar. All right, enough procrastinating. I actually have to try to get some content out to you on this channel, right? Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.